Hello there, I'm Sharon, and today I'm going to show you how to make this makeup bag using the Moroccan Tile Stitch. And it's just very easy, and all you need are 2 colors of yarn and a button. So to start this project, you're gonna need yarns, 2 kinds of yarns. It could be the lighter one, which is pink, and the darker one, which is the main color, brown or anything that is dark. And I'm using a Lanolin double strand. This yarn can be bought here in the Philippines, but if you do not have this kind of yarn, you can use a medium weight yarn that I think is quite similar to this. And also you're gonna need 2 stitch markers and a 3.5mm hook or whatever hook you like. And also for this project, you're gonna need a button. So to start this project, we're going to make multiples of 3, and I'm gonna chain 72, which is also a multiple of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have your 72 done, we're going to slip stitch on the first chain, and we're simply going back, making sure that it's not twisted. So this is what you can do to make sure that when you get to the first chain, it won't be twisted. Okay, so we're going to make a slip stitch so that we can form a ring. Now we can start, and to start we're gonna work half double crochet in each stitch. So I have chained up 2, and then in the next stitch work a half double crochet. Okay, so once you're done, once you have your 72 half double crochets, you're gonna make a slip stitch on top of the second chain, or the beginning chain as we call it. Now we're done with the foundation chain. We're now going to make our first V stitch. We're working a Moroccan Tile Stitch. So chain 3, which counts as 1 double crochet, chain 1, and then in the same stitch we're gonna work 1 double crochet. You're going to skip 2 stitches, and on the third you're gonna work a double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet. Now we have 2 V stitches, and we're gonna repeat that around. Okay, so once you get to the end of this round, you're going to make a slip stitch on top of the beginning third chain here. Now we're going to start using another color. We're going to switch to another color, and we're going to leave it aside, and you can use a stitch marker so that it will not come undone. Leave a long allowance, and then get your another yarn. I like using a lighter yarn after using a dark one so that the color will pop out. So I chose a light pink. and I'm going to attach it here. Make sure that the main color here is always in the front, and we're going to make another V-stitch, but first we're gonna make a slip stitch here and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then chain 1 and work double crochet in the same stitch. So it's on V-stitch on top of the V-stitch. Now we're gonna work on every V-stitch, and we're gonna work 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet. So V-stitch on top of each V-stitch around. So at the end of the round, make sure that this one is always in the front, and then let's finish the last V-stitch by working the last double crochet and then slip stitch on top of the third beginning chain. We're gonna use a stitch marker, and then we're going to stop working with this color and work with the main color again. Alright, so we're gonna work chain 3, which counts as 1 double crochet, and then chain 1. In the same stitch, we're gonna work 1 double crochet right here. So we're going to work 1 double crochet. Make sure you're not catching the pink yarn there. So we're gonna work 1 double crochet, and then so work another V stitches in between those 2 V's, and we're gonna work double crochet, chain 1 and another double crochet, and we're just going to repeat this pattern around. Now to end the round, you're going to make a slip stitch on top third beginning chain, and then we're gonna stop working with this yarn for a while. You can use a stitch marker, and then we're gonna continue working again on the pink yarn. Make sure that the working yarn of the main color is always in the front, so that it will not get tangled up with the second yarn that you're using. So make sure that you go through, insert the hook from the front, and then catch the loop there and insert it back to the front, and then chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, chain 1, and in the same stitch working a double crochet to make the V-stitch. Okay, so in this round we're just simply going to work a V-stitch on every V-stitch. So it's just very easy, and we're gonna do this until the end of this round. At the end of this round, make sure that this always stays in the front so it doesn't get in the way, and then work a slip stitch on top of the beginning third chain. Basically, we're just going to repeat the 2 rounds alternately to get the right height of the bag that we're making. Okay, so just keep on repeating the 2 rounds alternately until you get to the right height of the bag that you're making. So after a few rounds, this is what I came up with, and I'm going to fasten off the second yarn because I'm done with the rounds, and then I'm going to work up V-stitches for the last round of this one. So you will always end up with working with the main color of the yarn to make the final V-stitches. So as usual, you're going to chain 3, which counts as 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. And we're just going to repeat that around. So at the end of the round, make sure to slip stitch on the top third beginning chain, and then chain 2, and then in the next stitch, which is in between the V-stitch, work a half double crochet, and then half double crochet in the next one. So in this round, we're gonna work 1 half double crochet in every stitch, and we're gonna do that for 2 rounds. So this is the first round, and we're gonna work 1 more round of half double crochets. After that, we're gonna work 1 more round of half double crochet. So there should be 2 rounds of half double crochet in total. the end of the round, we're going to work a slip stitch on the top second chain, and then we're gonna chain 1 in single crochet in the same stitch, and we're gonna work 1 single crochet in every stitch this time. In this round, we're also going to make the buttonhole, and you're just simply going to find the middle of the bag in order to put the buttonhole. Now, to make a buttonhole, you just need to get the middle part of the bag, and to make it, we're just simply going to chain up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 3, and then on the 4th chain we're going to work a single crochet. So if you have the button already, make sure that it fits in the hole. Make sure to try it first before you continue working a single crochet around. Make sure that it fits well. So just keep on working 1 single crochet in every stitch, and we're gonna work 1 more round of single crochet. So that's gonna be 2 rounds of single crochets in total. Once you get to the second round, you're just simply going to work 1 single crochet in every chain. So we're gonna work 4 single crochets in the next 4 chains, and then work 1 single crochet in every stitch until the end of the round. So at the end of the year round, make sure to work a slip stitch on top of the single crochet, the first one, and then we're almost done. We have created the buttonhole already, and now we're simply just going to work a few more stitches of half double crochet. So we're gonna work another row of half double crochet. We're going to chain 2, and then half double crochet in every stitch around. So to finish the edge, I worked a crab stitch. So what you're gonna do is insert the hook from front to back in the next stitch to the right. Be sure to have the right side of your work facing you, and then you yarn over and draw the yarn through the stitch. So the step is similar to how you work a regular single crochet, only in backwards. And this kind of stitch is good for finishing the edge of your work. So once done, we're going to turn the inside out, and we're going to close off the bottom of the bag. Make sure that the buttonhole is in the middle, and then turn this bag around and we're going to close off by working a single crochet. And that is how to make the makeup bag using the Moroccan Tile Stitch. I hope you enjoyed this video.